right. So now that
To the
everyone,
plan.
yeah, what's the plan?
Weren't we gonna sneak in through the shipping port or something?
We had a van.
Yes, we had a van.
At a van.
I'm not part of any secret organization, so y'all tell me. Like, I'm just here. Like, if I want to stick it to the screws with my dad, like, tell me the best way to do that. Like, I'm gonna go by y'all's guidance.
I still think you're dead. Oh, I guess I'll show everybody the video. Let's start by doing that.
Yeah, let's watch the video. Zuh.
And I will play all the videos of the... Yeah.
Okay, so
Halfway through, it cuts away to like a whole bunch of cats playing in Sage's apartment. And
Okay.
I was honestly expecting it halfway through. It cuts to like Benny Hill or some shit.
so, Sig, tell us what. Tell us
all
what
right.
we see in these different videos.
So there are a few videos. One is a view it's like a handheld shaky cam from someone on the actual ISS, and you can hear discussion in the background about some kind of object that's moving through the sky, and that it's turning toward them. There's a bit of panic, and then like the camera starts to like move away from the porthole because they obviously are on an intersection course. And for a brief moment, you see what looks like a humanoid figure in the light emanating from the object, and then static as the ISS is functionally destroyed and comes crashing to the ground.
But the astronauts are okay, right? I mean, they got out.
Yeah, Benny,
They're-
of course.
They're living on a farm somewhere, aren't they?
Sure, Benny. Yeah. So then the next is a morgue slash exam room. It's got some deep supervillain vibes going on here, some mad science vibes going on, and there is a body laid out on the table. They are autopsying it. Like
Is
they
it human?
it looks human. They try to cut it open with a scalpel, which breaks. They go, and there's not sound, it's just video. Like, you can just see the scalpel break, and then they go and they get, like, basically a bandsaw, or a concrete saw, and eventually, it's very gory. Eventually, they do get his chest open, and then it cuts out for a minute, it comes back, and they've got his like they're dissecting him, obviously. So what was the third one?
Didn't some big explosion happen when they
Does this hurt the
try and cut
frog?
into the guy? Right?
I think the equipment
Right, Sig?
exploded. Yeah.
Oh, I realized I cut out. One sec.
Yeah.
There we go.
The initial equipment they were trying to like drill in with him like broke, but due to his incredibly tough skin.
I hate when that happens.
I don't think he actually exploded.
Well, not that him exploded. I thought there was some kind of like very bright light that came off of him or something.
Oh yeah, no, he's glowing. He's definitely glowing.
Yeah, that's right. And then
As in
you
like
saw
a radiant light glowing, or like...
I mean, it's just a glow. It's a nice, radioactive, warm glow.
Maybe he's pregnant.
Could be. What was that, Sage?
In the International Space Station, when you see the light, there was one where you see the humanoid figure
Yeah, that was the
looping
first
around
one.
the Earth. Okay.
And then the third video.
What was the third?
Did you
one?
look at the third video?
I watched all of them. I know I watched all of them.
Okay.
But we did it in a voice chat. I realized, and it was not actually in
Oh,
my
for shame.
messages like I thought it was.
The third video is them
Finley's parents.
dissecting his
That's
head, and they are removing a lump of tissue from his frontal lobe.
Now, Stick,
And-
when all of this happened, when the space station exploded, crashed Earth, and everything, it was at that point that people developed powers, right?
Soon after. Yep.
Okay,
Well, at that
like
point,
how,
yeah,
like
same day. Yeah.
okay, so it wasn't like they took something out of an alien and weaponized it and sprayed it in the atmosphere or anything. It happened pretty much then.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay, and do we have any explanation on where did you get these videos again, Sage?
Oh, your dad's company. I stole your phone. It was an extra phone. You don't need it. I hacked into his system, found this information. It's from your dad's company. Therefore, your father's a part of this. That's how I figured out you were getting tracked, if that helps.
I've been waiting for this, Skip.
Wait, you
Brad, would you like some popcorn?
Please.
There's so much betrayal.
well, you told me I was being tracked, and
Yeah, I told you that. I just didn't tell you how I found out. It just happened to be from stealing an old phone that you didn't need anymore, which happened to be logged into your dad's company server, which I then backtraced and found what I did.
could you
It's for
try
the
to
greater
back?
good.
See, now you sound like him because he said the exact same thing.
Okay, but your
Oh,
dad's a
good.
dick. Okay.
The greater good.
Could you potentially do that again
I
and
could certainly.
see, like, what else he could be hiding at? Because I figured with all of these trucks and everything, there has to be some type of manifest.
Well, the problem is I think I've made it as far as I can from the outside. I would need to have more direct access to the servers to get any more potential information. Is the problem. Therefore, I gotta get to your dad's computer. Or a computer in the server system.
All right, fellows, how do we feel about this particular plan of action?
So now we're breaking in specifically to get her access to the servers so she can find out more of the villain's secrets.
That's why I was always trying to get in.
Yeah, I thought that was the general plan to begin with. The consensus.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Are we still going with the elaborate, overcomplicated plan of like stealing a truck?
Well, we already stole a truck. It's ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's even been made to match.
Yeah, we painted
Okay.
everything. It's like it's got flowers by Irene on the side of it.
All right. Do we have a time? Are we aiming for a time?
Well, I don't know if I'd call it a plan. It's more of like a series of reckless impulses. But it's about the best we can do. So when are we doing this? Like today?
And do we need to call in any other people that we met? Like that guy that can look like other people. Are we gonna use him?
He's here, right?
Everyone, roll perception plus awareness.
God. Which one of us has been him the whole time?
I'll give you a hint.
I mean, he was here. Don't know where he went from there.
I got 3.
Sage got 4.
I got 2.
I got 2.
Just the one.
So Sage is the first to go. Sage is the first to go. Where is that guy?
Gotta go.
And then she thinks about it, and somewhere between Al announcing that he works for part of a clandestine secret organization out to police supers, and Hank admitting that he may or may not be some kind of Robin Hood-esque crime lord, she remembers the door opening and closing.
Oh
Motherfucker said,
no! Oh no!
Hey
We are
guys.
the worst superhero team ever.
Do we need to kill him?
So he went, nope.
You need to find him first.
Oh no!
Because I specifically said he was there this morning.
You
Yeah,
did.
you did.
You did say it.
Listen, you know
did.
he's thinking right
I
now.
was distracted.
Distracted by all the betrayal.
There was a lot happening.
Does he have a cell phone that Sage can magically track?
I mean, he has a cell phone.
Did we
On it.
even get his cell phone number?
Oh, Sage would get his information. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Yeah, we got his number the night that we threatened to kill him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody find him.
I'm on it.
He might be running to my. What if he's running to my father? Oh
Somebody-
no.
Keep
He's
battle on
too much
him.
of a wuss for that. Give me a moment. We're just gonna do a little.
He
work
was the
here.
mastermind all along. He doesn't have to pull a mask off his face. He can just change his face.
Well, what should-
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
The moment when you realize what happened, really, that was
I only got 3
That's
successes on
pissed.
that, which is bad.
Okay, so Stage thinks back and recalls and uses her tech wizardry to get his number. And who's gonna call him?
I just think she could track his location.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, you can track him. He
Brad,
is in
could
a
you be a
taxi.
deer and go
He is
pick
is
him
my-
up real quick?
That is
His-
my plan.
his phone is quickly moving out of town.
I don't think he's a problem.
How quickly?
Did he
Well-
have to take a cab?
So you've had this long discussion, and then some of you went to actually go to Sage's apartment and get stuff, and then come back. So he's had that long. He's out
Is
of
he going
the
toward an
city
airport?
at this point.
He's in one of the other boroughs.
He's in Queens.
Ooh, bunnies and burrows.
I know, right? He is moving.
All right.
Try and go get him.
Brad, how quickly will it take you to get to him?
Well, assuming I know what
Honestly,
he
I
looks
think
like
he's
when I
just a
see him.
wuss. I think he's just a wuss.
Yeah, but he could still, call Finley Senior on his way out of town and rat us out and ask for a reward.
How about this? As you get close to his location, we'll call his phone, and then his phone will be ringing, and no matter what he looks like, you know who he is.
Okay. Well, I mean, if he's in a
Well,
car,
that's-
that's problematic. I was going to suggest Sage, knowing. Okay, so you got a signal on this thing. Can you get us satellite imagery and find
Huh?
out what he's driving?
I can give it a go.
Okay. You will definitely have to use your
Mhm.
cyberkinesis.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Figure so.
this is getting satellite imagery is not an easy task.
Or if he's near because if I'm tracking his location, I'm assuming I could look at CCTV in the area. instead, because that seems a little easier than
Roll me
satellite tracking.
a intelligence. Roll me 4 dice.
Okie-dokie. Do I get an extra one because of mega intelligence?
Uh,
I get an auto success for
you
making
get
it.
an auto success.
Okay. 3
Okay.
successes plus
So-
1 auto, so 4.
So you think about it for a second, and you go, I can probably triangulate and figure out where he is based on his cell phone tower pings, and
I said that.
then maybe I can find some footage of him. So roll your cyberkinesis. For security okay, so you're gonna roll first to triangulate.
2 plus 1 auto, so 3.
Okay, all right. So you know where he is, kind of, sort of. You've got a general idea. He is moving fairly fast. You roll your cyberkinesis again to get access to the cameras. You're trying to get access to the cameras in his path, like in front of him.
That would be 5.
You do it. You fiddle around on your computer and you kind of chart his path, and you turn the camera on, and the camera comes on, and it's looking out over some train rails, and a few seconds later, a train rolls by.
Wait, what?
And you surmise he is on that train. He is
Ah,
on a train heading north.
hey guys, he's on a train.
Okay,
He's,
I will make
he's
use
moving.
of, and I have some kind of area knowledge, surely, from being a cop.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's not in the
What do
city
I roll?
anymore. He's out of roll
Yeah, but
your
a train track's
invest-
pretty easy to follow.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. It's. I mean, you know where the train's going.
Yeah, I
Some
mean
would
that's
even
what
say
I
it leaves
want
a
to know.
trail.
I want to know from its location, like which train it is. We're in New York, so like, is he going to Newark or what?
If it's an Amtrak line, then there are stations are pretty easily posted.
No one goes to Long Island. He is headed toward.
It's also not north.
He is headed toward Yonkers. Out toward New Haven.
Yonkers.
All right, I will grab my own phone and I will call Sage.
Okay.
So we have an open communication line, and then I will run to Yonkers.
Okay.
My top speed is 1,000 miles an hour.
Jesus
God,
Christ.
what the fuck?
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
at least wait to do that once you're out of my apartment?
Yeah, all of the air is sucked out of your apartment. What is he?
No, we're superheroes. We have bullshit that it's the Speed Force. That's why I don't call it Sonic Booms.
I
Or-
swear, one day I'm going to
or-
run a Supers game where physics actually matter.
So basically, you want to run Kick-Ass.
All right. So you leave behind a sonic boom.
No, I don't.
If you
Hey,
go,
this time it wasn't me.
if you go above 750 miles an hour at sea level, it's actually harder to produce a sonic boom at sea level than it is at high altitude.
That's correct.
It's a strange fact. Okay, so 1,000 miles an hour. Jesus Christ.
So
I
in
think
an
that's-
hour, he can go about, I don't know, pretty fast, pretty far.
Yeah, it takes you about 2 minutes.
It's a shorter time than it takes the train to get to its next stop.
It is. It is. You're at the Yonkers train stop.
Can you imagine this dude is getting off the train and Brad's just waiting there?
If Brad recognizes him.
Well, I'm going to hide behind a column or something, and as soon as people start to get off, I will text to Sage, cause his phone to start ringing to where he can't turn it off. If you can do that.
Ooh, clever. Okay, well, I just have to shoot myself then.
Okay. The train stops. People get off the train. Sage, spend a quantum, roll your thing.
Okay.
Brad Pitt gets off the train with a briefcase and gets back on.
I love that movie.
It's a very good movie.
2, so 3.
So you are trying to get into his phone. You notice he does have it on silent. However, you do get it to start to ring. Brad, roll your awareness plus perception.
And I will spend willpower for this.
Okay. Botch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Okay. Where'd you roll? Oh, there you go.
I got 1 success on 9 dice, but I don't have
There's
mega
one
perception.
success.
I thought I did.
No.
I got a success.
Okay. So you hear ringing. It's coming from the train. There are
I
still
will
people
go
on
onto the train and track it down. I will also take a second to activate my investigation prodigy.
Okay. Roll your investigate. Roll your tracking down.
Okay. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 plus the one I get from my prodigy, so 2 successes.
All right. There's a young lady sitting in a seat. She's in the seat by herself. There are other people on the train though, and her phone is going off, and she's trying to make it shut up.
I will sit down next to her and say, hello.
And she looks at you absolutely horrified. and the doors of the train close. Train starts to move. And she's just got a look of horror and fear on her face, and she looks at you and goes, You people are all crazy.
Yeah, we are.
I thought you just wanted me. What is wrong with you?
Been asking myself that for weeks now, sweetheart.
Don't sweetheart me. I want no part of this. I thought we were just gonna break in somewhere. This is ridiculous.
Oh, we're still going to break in somewhere. It's just it's now part of a much larger and more complicated and frightening conspiracy.
You're all crazy.
You're repeating yourself.
Well, why are you here?
To check in with you and see what your plans are, and decide what, if anything, needs to be done with you.
So with that, she gets like real fucking nervous. And goes, what do you mean done with me?
Well, if you just told us that you didn't want to be involved, we would have probably trusted you. But you ran.
And you ran faster.
Yep. You did run faster.
And as I'm talking, I want to. I don't actually have ledger domain, but that would have been cool. As I'm talking, I want to pull out a set of handcuffs and throw one of the handcuffs around her wrist and the other one around my own.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to suck.
Round.
All right. She looks very confused, as I am very confused.
So am I.
You could just run ahead. You run ahead, tie her up, and lay her on the train tracks. That would be dope.
Oh my god.
The mustache for
classic
that.
villagers. Yeah, that's true. You need
Jesus.
and the top hat.
Stick, how close are you to the next stop?
Probably about 20 minutes.
Okay, well, I'm not waiting that long. All right, I will pull out my badge and flash it around and activate commanding presence and reassure someone. And I have a specialty in order civilians. Do you need me to actually roll for all that?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Okay. Yeah, it's possible I could botch, but that's like...
Yep.
You
can always watch.
That would be pitiful even by my standards. Let's see. Well, basically, I'm just telling the people that NYPD, nothing to be alarmed about. Everyone just stay in your seat. And then I will stand up and bring the suspect with me. And I will reassure everyone that they have nothing to worry about. And I'm going to roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow.
Well, you tell me what happened. I got a underlying roll, but I have 5 auto successes. No, 4 auto successes.
God, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's got a lot of. So.
Oh wait, I have another die.
What I'm learning is next time I play this game, I need Al to make my character for me.
Mhm.
Nope.
Damn.
Are you
Just don't let it roll for you.
Are you taking the botch?
Ooh, Stick, you're evil, and I love it.
You're out of your jurisdiction.
Take the botch. Take the botch.
Yeah, okay, sure. What the hell?
Okay. So you stand up and you announce yourself as taking this young lady in. And as soon as you get done, everyone's like, obviously this makes sense because you're super, you're super convincing. But then everyone looks very confused because you look over your shoulder and you are handcuffed to yourself. And your twin is going, don't listen to this man. He's one of those evil supervillains. He's trying to confuse you all.
Stick, if I ever run another game, you get a beat. Just remind me.
I will roll my eye. This is since I've taken the botch, Stick.
Yes.
This is for you. I will roll my eyes contemptuously, and I will punch my doppelganger in the face, not knowing what the implications of that might be.
Okay.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
All right. Yeah.
So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah,
Or are you rolling for?
Roll that. No, I'm just waiting. Just roll that. That beautiful beam footage with your new little toy attached. Your new stabby.
Nah, I don't get a bonus to hit. I still have to hit them.
Yep.
All right, 2 successes plus 1 auto, so 3 to hit.
Okay, you connect. All right, roll damage. You don't get any bonuses because that's what you need to hit. So there's no. He's a nimble little minx. Well, whatever. They.
Do I roll the damage bonus plus anything or what?
Do you roll your strength plus the damage bonus from the power plus do you have any mega strength?
No.
Okay, then that's just it.
Strength plus accuracy damage bonus plus what you said?
Hold on. How many points do you have in that?
Just 1.
Just 1? Okay.
Oh yeah, so I rolled that too. All right, so strength. Oh, but that's included in the 4. I'm sorry. So 1, 2, 3. Strength plus 4. So
Strength.
That's not now again, is it?
Let's see. So you roll 1 bonus dice. You roll your strength. You're gonna roll 6 dice.
Okay.
Brad, are you going to end up killing this man on accident?
Quite possibly.
Quite possibly.
Actually, no, I'm not.
No, you are not.
But it is lethal.
Okay. Let's see how much lethal soak he has. They have. Didn't think it actually.
Punches! My one weakness.
All right. There is no apparent damage.
I still don't know that I have this power.
You still do not.
Initiative?
There are claws across his face. All right, he gets to respond.
I don't literally have claws. I just have a punch that does.
Yeah.
I do lethal. Damn it.
You punched him. He feels it's only right that he get to punch you. What's your 2 hit? Your 2B hit?
You mean my
15.
dodge?
Yeah, your dodge.
The hell is that? I don't recall how we calculated that because this is the stupid old system that doesn't have a static dodge score.
It's your dex plus wits divided by 2? That's what it is on the system.
Okay. In that case, 1, 2, 3, 4,
and then or maybe
5, 6.
3. What's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's going to be a base dodge of 4, and then I have mega dex and mega wits. So I'm assuming that would make it 6.
Okay. Yep. All right. So he's gonna spend willpower. That seems like the right thing to do. He misses. So it's a slap fight.
Sage, can you please access like all the cell phone footage?
Oh yeah. We are all 100% watching this fail of a fight right now on Finley's TV, going, "Come on, Brad, you can do better than that."
So at this point, actually, you bring up a good point, and I appreciate that. At this point, people start whipping out cameras.
Oh God!
Cell phones, because you've got these 2 guys that look exactly alike having a slap fight on the train out of New York.
One who flashed his badge and announced himself as a cop.
I would not have thought of that, but now that you've given me the idea, thank you, Luke.
See, the thing is, this is not the weirdest thing.
I assume that everything I ever try to do will be videoed.
Like, this is still not the strangest thing these people have ever seen on the train, probably that day.
I mean,
maybe that day.
And you are screaming about, like, you're screaming at yourself about, let me go. Just leave me alone, you crazy people. Are you swinging at him again?
Yeah, 2, so 3 to hit.
Okay, you hit. Still no hit bonus. You gotta get higher than 3.
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, so I do
roll
hit though.
Roll your 6.
All right, so that's does 3 get through their soak?
Yes.
Yeah.
3 gets.
The irony is that if I sat here, I would seeing this, I would forget I had a phone on my camera, and I would just stare at it slack-jawed.
I know, right? But you get
young people would remember.
Yeah. No. So he takes a point of lethal.
2016 was World Star around at that point? Because that's probably what it's going on right now.
He looks very concerned. He's bleeding. You are bleeding. You look like him. He drops to the floor. And
I'm sorry, go ahead.
And his arm goes through. Well, I'll roll it. It might not. It's probably going
through your chest. Kalima. Kalima.
No. It actually goes to the floor of the train. And he grabs the rail.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
The fuck?
Which rail?
No, this is an actual train. This is not like a metro, like
It's not the
third rail
subway,
train.
yeah.
This is like an actual train
Okay.
out of New York. No, if he were going to be on the metro, I'd say he was on the metro. No, he's on a train. So roll a. It's a fantastic gift. The train lurches. You hear squealing.
What's wrong with this dude?
Roll a.
Right. So this Joker has the strength to possibly derail a train, but he cannot break out of a handcuff.
I mean,
I'm not complaining.
I am basing this off of his intelligence.
So he's an idiot.
Listen, idiot's a strong word, okay? He's about the same level of intelligence as Benny.
Oh God.
Yeah, he's pretty smart guy.
He's just got more wits. He's quicker on his feet. He just doesn't think about the
When
consequences
you
of
say
his
he
act.
went through the floor, did you mean he punched his way through? Because I thought for a second he went intangible. That's what.
No. He dropped to the ground and punched his way through the floor. He has a very, very narrow set of abilities.
I
But
hope he has a tremendous amount of invulnerability because that's going to fuck him up pretty bad. Train wreck.
I didn't say it wasn't going to fuck him up bad. That word did not come out of my mouth. So yeah, his hand is through the floor, and you hear grinding as he is grabbing at the rails. You assume.
Yeah. By the way, it's way too late for it to matter, but I just realized that on my roll to order the civilians, I actually had 6 auto successes.
Jesus Christ.
So half of them will think he's you, and we'll go with him.
Okay.
See, I'm working with what I got with this guy, because at this point, when making NPCs, I was literally rolling randomly on a table I made. There's so many powers.
I will bend down, grab him by the chin, and turn his head around so that he looks at me and says, "Just calm down and come with me, gorgeous."
Oh.
And I'm going to roll charisma plus.
You always wanted to seduce
Sexy
yourself.
approach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Which ability is this?
I wrote down persuasion, but I don't see a persuasion on here because this is a crappy system. Command, maybe?
Are you using like a mega attribute or just?
Yes, I'm using charisma. Let's call it charisma plus command, but I'm boosting it with seductive looks and persuasion.
Okay. All right.
3 non-successes.
Yeah.
He spends willpower and ignores you.
Shit.
Because you can just spend a willpower to ignore commanding presence.
What about seductive looks?
He thinks you're hot, but you're trying to kill him. Or at this point, he thinks you're trying to kill him.
Like every single woman I've ever dated.
That bodes ill for your wife, man. Shit.
Dated, not married.
Well, you dated her first.
Good save, my guy.
What, she survived the crucible, so you married her?
As prescribed by scripture.
All right.
I married my wife and she was better than me. So.
Yeah, well, what is he doing now?
Okay, so you tried that. I got to work out the physics on this for a second because he's not sturdy, but he's strong. There is blood spewing up out of the hole.
Jesus Christ.
But his arm is still down there. The train starts to lurch, and
Oh dear.
make me a dexterity roll to keep your feet. Dexterity plus athletics.
None of this
At-
bodes well for when we actually break into
At
Finley's
least
dad.
5 successes.
I got 5 successes.
Okay, you keep your feet as the train starts to tip over on its left side.
Oh my god.
The hole has widened. I will give it to you. You can see
She said.
pieces of like the track, not the rail itself, but like the wooden track is just, he's just ripping it up as the train goes along. And everything behind this car has started to vibrate, and now this car is starting to vibrate and tip.
Is
Okay,
he unbreakable?
let's.
Oh, he's not
let's
unbreakable.
find out. All right, I'm going to roll. Well, God, I should have bought. If I bought like one mega strength, that would be okay. Guess I would literally rip his arm out of his socket. Do we have called shots in this game?
No.
Boo. All right.
We call for shots.
There is
Shut
I
call
will
for shots.
grab his body and attempt to yank him hard enough to pull his arm out of the hole.
Okay.
That's one of the best sentences ever uttered in an RPG.
I'm going to brace myself, and I'm going to my hand that is handcuffed to him. I'm going to grab his wrist as well to brace it, and then I'm going to go as fast as I can, 10 feet, and see if there's a maneuver called a hyperspeed slam, which lets you add your hyperspeed to either attacks or damage. I forget which. I know the maneuver exists, but this is the first.
Christ, hold
This is
on.
the first super speed character I've ever played.
Where is that?
Murder on the Yonkers Express.
There's an aerial slam. That's flying full tilt at someone.
Special name. Okay, aerial, hyperspeed slam. Here we go. Runs into someone at super speed.
It said, I'm running away from them, possibly with the goal of ripping their arm out of their socket, maybe.
Jesus.
And I do have enhanced movement.
Okay. Roll me. We're gonna treat it as a attack. Rolling your dexterity plus athletics, adding your mega dexterity. You don't have to roll to hit. And damage times 2.
Ooh,
Only on
it's
his
gonna be
arm.
bad.
All right, so I got 3 successes on the attack. And so what's the damage total going to be? My strength?
No, it is your dex. It is your speed. It has nothing to do with your strength. It is sheer momentum.
Okay.
So how many successes did you get?
Well, I rolled 9, which is my dex plus athletics. I did not roll my hyper movement yet, so that's 2 extra dice. Right?
Don't add your hyper movement. How many successes did you get?
Just 2, and then I have 1 auto for mega dex.
Okay, so 3 times 2. That's 6 lethal. So there is a sound and a pop and scream, and his arm comes out of the socket. All of you watching at home.
Ew.
Roll for vomit.
And
I elbow Finley. Yeah, I've seen that happen before. That's hilarious.
What?
I've seen a man plane his arm before. It was slightly less hilarious. I've seen a man deglove before, which is actually very similar to this.
Sage just kind of puts her hands in her hands. Sage just puts her head in her hands and goes, "Jesus fucking Christ, Brad! We could have just let him. We could have just let him take the train out of town."
So that happens. As you move away, the train continues its tilt and starts to roll. There is a tremendous crash. You have attached to you. I'm going to say you're fast enough to like get out the door if you want to the train. Like you can get out like the emergency door between, because it's only like 20 feet.
I do have to raise a point of order. All right. So the video that Sage is watching, what is that from?
Oh,
cell phone
all cameras.
Okay, but the people on the train, I know people on the train were filming me. Were they live streaming me?
That is a good point. I don't know how common it was back then.
This is 2002, isn't it?
No, 2016.
No, this is 2016.
We've changed the time several times since the game began.
Roll high or low. Which do you want? High? Okay. Technically, that is low. A couple of people are live streaming. I'm not gonna say everyone. It's on the border.
Oh God, it's on Vine.
Oh Jesus! Oh, that's even worse.
Very just seven. Like there's just a clip of like his arm getting pulled out of socket. Then there's another one of them pointing at each other like the Spider-Man meme. Like they're just all short clips.
The arm comes out of socket. Are you going to exit the train? Is this part of your action? Because it's 20 feet to the emergency exit.
All right. I'm not terribly worried about the train crash on account of the fact that I have armor. All right, which arm came out of this socket? The one that attached to me, or
the one attached to you?
Okay.
One attached to you. So you have a dismembered arm handcuffed to your wrist. The train tips.
All right. Here's what I do.
Okay.
Steve. I look Hello straight in the eye and lean in and say, "You shouldn't have resisted arrest," and then I'll get off the train.
Nice.
All right. Train derails. You zoom away.
My God, you leave everybody on there.
You missed a great opportunity of saying you should have asked for a hand.
No, I'm NYPD. Mine fits better.
Yeah, I think NYPD does. I'll give you a beat for that, by the way.
The first beat I've ever gotten for something I said in this game.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And he zooms away, and it's almost 11 o'clock, so I think we're going to pause there as we continue our planning, because we're not going to get into the actual.
I think we're going to have to skip. We have to advance it a week. Oh, this is great, though.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I definitely have to go the villain right now, don't I? And it wasn't.
Well,
I tried to
tell you guys.
With super strength.
So he has no mega stamina, which is why Millhouse beat the shit out of him. He's fragile as fuck. He just has 2 dots in super strength.
So his other arm is pretty torn up as well.
Not great. It's not great. And now there's a sudden train derailment, which is actually not a bad distraction for the evening.
Happens all the time.
You're gonna have lots of like law enforcement and recovery out of the city dealing with the train derailment. Like, honestly, this could have gone a lot worse for you.
You are indeed Mr. Brightsides.
I just, I look on the outside.
just playing Nintendo.
All right. Look. Tears of the Kingdom has
You get
kind
your
of
Zelda on?
consumed my life. Yeah, I have Zelda on. The blood moon
Yep.
rises once again, Link.
Every time she
Alright,
says
we
that,
get
I'm like,
going.
what is going on with possessed Zelda here?
The blood moon rises once again.
Yeah, except she sounds excited about it.
Link.
She's not. It doesn't sound like she's afraid of the blood moon. She's like, the blood moon rises,
The
Link.
blood moon,
Let's
Link.
rejoice.
We must praise the blood moon.
You must sacrifice at least 43 goblins.
Well, this is taking a turn.
The Korux, Link. The Korux.
You say Vortex?
Oh,
yes,
God.
aspirations. Give me your aspirations.
Hmm.
Also,
my
Who has a